I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
Christopher.
And where are you from?
California.
California. Where about in California?
Jamestown.
Wow, beautiful. I lived in San Diego and Los Angeles, Tinseltown. And first time for you in Medjugorje?
Yes,
And how is the experience so far?
it is really good.
What
Yeah.
happened to you? What did you like most? Yeah.
What I like most is how it's so peaceful here and like there's no like not as much spiritual warfare and like I just feel at peace and like calm and nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. And then you came with your grandmother, right?
Yes.
And then she said, you want to come to Medjugorje? You wanted to go?
Well, I actually asked her if I could go with her.
Why did you want
I just felt like a calling and like I've always wanted to go. Like
to?
I felt like Our Lady was calling us.
Mm.
Yeah.
How would you describe it? Was in your heart? You had this.
Yeah, it was just in my heart, like a desire, like,
Mm.
yeah.
And you pray the rosary?
Yes, many, many times.
Why do you do that?
I just feel like happy after, like, I accomplished something. And yeah.
You find peace, you know?
Yeah, I find peace after I say the rosary.
Yeah. I guess you go to Holy Communion already, no?
Yes, I've just received my confirmation.
Wow, how was the experience?
It was really nice. It was a little calming and like felt like I was ready.
Mm.
Yeah.
And now you are here. You went to confession as well?
Yes, I did the other day.
What would you tell young people? Maybe you have met other young people, they are not in the faith there and they do other things. Why do you do all that? Why do you go confession?
Because I believe that we should all start at a young age to become Catholic because we can be ready for whatever comes the rest of our life and it just makes you feel really good.
Yeah. I see you are happy, joyful, no?
Yes. Yeah.
And what is the Eucharist for you?
It is like almost like food for the soul. Like it's almost like when like you just finished eating like a nice warm meal on a winter morning.
Mm-hmm.
It like warms your heart and like makes you feel satisfied and happy and just amazing.
Wow. Same with me. You know, I feel the same. You describe it well like a warm meal in winter. That's how it feels like for the soul, no?
Yes.
And when you go to confession, you're scared to go? What would you tell?
No, I'm more of excited. I mean, it can be a little scary at sometimes, but after you've gone to confession, you just feel so alive and at peace and like it's like getting like a big presentation over with. Like you feel so relieved and like good and like yeah.
Oh, amazing. And what would you tell people now? Why come to Medjugorje?
Well, I heard that it was Our Lady's place and like there's so many things have happened here, apparitions and like the this like I hear it's the number one confessional in the world and like so many conversions like it's like heaven for Catholics but on
You
earth.
feel like that
Yes.
happen for Catholics?
Yes.
Did you make
And
any friends here? How is that for you?
um I I've been meeting a lot of the priests lately and they're all very nice.
Wow.
Yes. Generous from all around the world.
It's amazing. You got a favorite place here in Medjugorje?
My favorite place is probably Mount Krizevac because I just climbed that today and
Which one? Which mountain?
Mount Krizevac.
Krizevac, that is Cross Mountain, yeah?
Yeah.
Other people do it well.
And when I got up there, I just felt like I just like reached the top of like my life goal and like I felt like so at peace and just relaxed and like I just accomplished a big thing, which I did, but yeah, I just feel so alive and
Mm-hmm. Was it tough for you to climb it on the stones?
it was pretty difficult, but
Uh-huh.
you'll get there.
You get there
Yeah.
one point, step by step, you know?
Yeah.
And what do you take home from Medjugorje now, if you go home?
Hmm. Probably something that will remind me like a special rosary or like a ring of Our Lady that would just remind me of how special Medjugorje is, and like it would make me like want to come back, and like why I went, and like everything of the point of my trip.
Mm-hmm. And how is it for you? Do you want to come back here? Because a lot of people say we want to come back, we don't want to
Yes.
leave. How is that for you?
I it's like the best place in the world. I like feel so at peace, and there's no disruptions while praying. The masses are beautiful. The rosary, it's it's just amazing.
And for you, it's, when I was your age, I was sitting in the church, I looked at the statues and okay, this is Saint Joseph, okay.
Yeah.
You're not bored in church going to
No, I
mass?
am. I just feel so at peace, and like I follow along, and it's it's almost like you're resting for the soul. Like you're going to bed at night, but it's like for the soul.
Yes.
And like it's just like a resting place.
That's what it is, no?
Yeah.
You read the Bible?
Yes, I do read the Bible.
You have like Bible verse or story you like out of the Bible?
I just like them all.
You like them all?
Yes, they're all good, and I think that it's really good to go through the Bible yearly because like they can teach you the Bible can teach you something if you read it over and over and over again. It will make sense throughout your life. Like it didn't make sense at first, and then like a year ago it made sense. Like, oh, I can do this to like help convert people.
Mm-hmm.
And like it makes sense over time.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Step by step.
You need patience.
And did you make the experience when you prayed to God that your answer was given, that you received the answer to the prayer?
Yeah, because like I felt like when I arrived here and I just went to the first mass here, I just felt like, okay, this is like where I'm meant to be. This is like the best place. Like not many words to describe it. It's just amazing because when you feel that grace, it's just like overwhelming and like of happiness, and for the soul, it's just.
What does it mean, grace? Is that grace? How would you describe it for somebody who doesn't Catholic?
I would describe it as like feeling inside like happy, calm, and just like an overwhelming feeling of joyfulness and like anything happy, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And at the end, what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje one time?
Because I feel like it would strengthen your spiritual well-being, and you just like believe more, like you have faith because you feel like you're in Our Lady's hands, and just like you feel so comforted, welcomed, and just
Wow.
yeah.
And if I may ask, you know all this stuff. I talk normally to adult people. You're a young guy.
Yeah.
How did you get all this experience? Were you always interested in Our Lady and Jesus?
Not always. It started around maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I thought, hey, maybe I should start praying the rosary on my own instead of just as a family.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing that, and then I just grew more into the faith. So then I was reading the Bible, I was listening to podcasts, I was doing all that stuff, and then I just felt more converted. So I started learning more prayers and like started kneeling in front of my crucifix every day and saying prayers, and just start off small, and you can just end up like almost like a priest.
And you can end up reaching the sky.
Yeah, you can just feel so joyful at times. Like after you say a rosary, you can just feel like so accomplished after you've done something, and so what's the word? Just joyful, happy, and calm, relaxing.
And your friends, they pray too?
Yes, some of my friends do the same, and they can feel the graces. They've told me, yeah, they described it as almost like God breathing on you, or like he's sending down graces and like good feelings for you.
Wow, it's amazing. What can I say? Thank you for this beautiful interview.
Yeah.
So you said Father Leon said something special to you. What did he
Yes,
say?
when I was in confession with Father Leon the other day, he said to not say as many rosaries as I usually do a day in in adoration. So, and then for some reason he knew that I say rosaries and prayers all the time and not just talk to God. So I think that's a good lesson to learn, and start while you can young, because it can be hard at times. You might be sleepy, but it can be worth it. God can tell you things that you never knew he could tell you, just by taking a break from praying and just talking to him and let him talk.
I make the same experience.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing. Yeah, this
Yeah.
one too.